100 lakh is life, 100 lakh, you'll find he is NDA qualified. He qualified to join after qualifying National Defense Academy, one of the prestigious examinations in the country. And you'll find it is you can crack Indian Administrative Service, which is IAS, powerful post, but you cannot qualify Indian. Vice versa is not possible. I mean to say, if you are a science graduate, you can opt arts. You can go for commerce, isn't it? But a commerce student cannot study science. A art student cannot study science. होगा नहीं. It is not reversible, isn't it? Reverse नहीं. लेकिन एक NDA qualified, there are many such cases. They have, after getting NDA, they have solved some for certain duration and they have joined civil services as IAS, isn't it? But the IAS officer cannot. That is the point. So he is one of the prestigious. So he is not only that, he is also a psychologist, as well as he has drone technology, lots of knowledge. He was also involved in Kargil war, isn't it? So you'll find his white accident. You will see Kargil war during his. So that war time he has met some accident. Okay. So that is that. So besides that, he has visited lots of countries. And important above all, he is a motivational type. He will give you some motivation because NCC is a discipline line. Okay. And I will not take, we have very limited time.
The left corner, can you hear me, dear kid? Yes, sir. The right corner, can you hear me? Good afternoon to you all. Jai. See, it is a very tedious process of mental adaptation. It's very, very tedious process to keep giving the same talk to different set of people. Start at one place, midway at one place, midway in another room, and the final one in another. Isn't it a very tedious process? But we can't help. Can we help it? We can't help. We have to accustom ourselves. We have to adapt ourselves. We have to cope up with whatever drawbacks or shortcomings are there, keeping in mind the weather aspect. Understand? In the morning, I started my talk motivating the young ones who are joining the engineering college. And the halfway, I was told that you have to continue in the other room. Those people, I didn't know whether again I will start or I will continue with the balance one. The third room, again when you go, where again those people are clueless. What was started till what it has gone. So it's a very tedious process. You have to accustom yourself. Same way, dear student, once you have joined, once you have cleared your engineering college, you will face hurdles and challenges in your life. You all have come all the way from different region of Odisha or different region from any other states, neighboring states. Are you all from Odisha or somebody else is from outside Odisha? All are from Odisha? Yes, sir. Okay. In another room, there were few kids, there are few students, so they are from Bihar and Chhattisgarh, adjoining states also there. So you have come all the way from your home, leaving behind your parents, leaving behind your brothers and sisters, those who were expecting and those who are feeling proud of you having joined engineering institutions, engineering college with the big reputations of having, an old college, right? If that be so, you all have come with a particular aim. You all have come with a particular purpose. You all have come with a particular talent. Every talent, every individual's expectations, every individual's aim, every individual's family background is different from one another. So at no point of time, you all should compare yourself with the adjoining students or your peer groups. You are not supposed to, because you all have different educational background. You have got different expectations from Igit Sarang. You all will be landing up in a different situations once you go out of Igit Sarang after completion of 4 years, after completion of your engineering degree. You all will be subjected to different kind of atmosphere, different kind of platform to start a new venture of your life. Whatever you do, whatever you learn in this 4 years is going to either give you some kind of happiness, some kind of satisfaction, some kind of sometimes stress also. If you have not done well in this 4 years, those balance of your life, it will be the outcome of this 4 years. So what I am here to tell you today is not any general talk. It is not any motivational talk. Because I am here and I understand engineering students are very skeptical, very, what do we call that? Clarity in their executions of command in terms of words and figure. What do they put to give a prompt in a computer language? The full stops, those slashes, those hash also carries meanings in your own language, is it? So if that be so, if your full stops, your slash, your slangs, everything is giving a new prompt, I have to be very, very clear in whatever I have to talk with, isn't it? So for that, I have penned down, I have jotted down few points, what I thought in my own wisdom of thoughts, in my own opinion, that should come handy to you. It is my opinion, it is my perceptions that I visualize. In each one of your perceptions and visualizations, the opinion may vary. So it is not some kind of standard formula what you should execute, dear students. Once you are here, you all are in the novices period. You all are in the first year period. You all are not yet adjusted in a mental frame of mind to settle down. To settle down and cope up with the new environment, new hostel life of engineering, engineer routine life. You all must be taking time. When did you join? When did you join this college? When? August? So very soon, it is not far. So you must all have come, once we go there, will I get subjected to be some kind of harsh language, or will I be subjected to some kind of harsh treatment, or will I be subjected to some kind of technical, what do we call the initial kind of examination process to get accustomed to the routine life of the engineering? You all must be having some kind of fear of unknown. The fear of unknown, because you are not aware. But in these situations of trying to learn, trying to predict, trying to judge, trying to adjust, your time is ticking, your time is ticking, your time is, going away. You cannot stay here more than 4 years, 1 day extra. Can you? You cannot. If you happen to, have some some kind of back paper, then you will have to delay this process of 4 years to acquire your degrees. If you happen to qualify in some kind of internship and get a good placement, then you will have to go and join by virtue of your qualifications in some PSUs and some industries. In these two conditions, or if you have some kind of health issues, in these conditions, you will have to only deviate your time from the schedule of 4 years. Rest, the timeline of 4 years, the timeline of you going out to the outside world venturing, your talent is restricted to those 4 years. So you have to be very skeptical in how best you can use your these 4 years. You have to be very skeptical. What I intend telling you is your time period is when your time period is very skeptical and it is already framed. Then you have to be meticulous in your planning of these 4 years. What do you do in your first year? What do you do in your second year? What do you do in your third year? And what actually you should be totally prepared to step out in your fourth year with a backup of in that fourth year. Yes, if I am not getting adjusted with the requisite demand of the societies or the world outside technical awards in my final year, I can acquire those knowledge and proficiency in your fourth year. Are you all with me, dear students? Very well, समझ में आ रहा है? Okay, so if that be so, I have scribbled and have certain points. I will just tell you those, right? Because once you go out of this college, your CGPA, your SGPA, and your performance is for a subjected or for a small period of time. People will remember you have got 9 or you have got 8.8 or 8.6 or you have got 7. After that, what the people will be asking and knowing what you are presenting, what you are performing, what utility you are for them, what use are you for them, and what best you. You can plan and what best you can advise them for the future. You are all with me? You're all with me? So they will ask you these questions. What are you for me? What use are you for me? What best can you be to us at the time of crisis? What plan do you have for some kind of future technology? These are the subjected questions they will be asking you. If you have used this 4 year in a very meticulous planning, in a meticulous way, with a time plan, with what do we call that? First year induction, second year you are practicing your skill, first year fundamental knowledge, second year skill development, third year you are venturing into the proficiency of internship, learning and what the outside world is there. Fourth year coming back again to acquire more knowledge, to acquire more skills to cope up. Then once you are out of the college after 4 years, there is no falling back again. Neither the college will again look forward for your face, nor you will be having comfortable time to again come back after 4 years to get trained and get learned. Because then the college will again have a new SIP program for the new freshers. And now they are expected that you should have used your 4 years in a valuable and in a meticulous way. So if that be so, dear students, you have to plan. And those plans of 4 years, I have jotted down in a few lines and few points. I will have to rattle those. As the Darwin's law very clear, it is very clear. The survival of the fittest. Here the fittest doesn't mean your muscle power. Here the fittest doesn't mean your mental stability. Here the fittest means you should be equipped with everything, whatever they demand from you. Whether in terms of the technology, whether in terms of the knowledge, whether in terms of adapting yourself in the team, whether in terms of future trends, whether in terms of how best you can be of use to them in times of crisis, in time of devastation. Because in good time, they don't need you that much. But in the crisis, if you are able to be fruitful, if you are able to be of some use to them, then they will be looking forward to you. Then they will be of, you will be of more utility, assets to them, dear students. So it is, as I was telling you, previous students, what I have made those lines of what we call that word chain. It is you learn first. You need to learn in your first year. Learn, and learn from each and every individual, because every individual is knowledgeous in see yourself. Can you see yourself? You need to see yourself. You need to know yourself by the help of a mirror in the form of a good mentor. No problem. I will complete whatever I wanted to say in just 5 minutes, right? You have to learn, you have to adapt, you have to see those mirror in the form of a good friend, in the form of a good mentor, in the form of a good teacher, in the form of a good critics, in the form of a person who only finds your fault. They are all your well-wishers, dear student. They are all your well-wishers, because they are the ones who are telling you and rectifying you in different forms. Once you throw away all those follies, then you are left with only good things in your life. Then you are left with all good things in your life. So you have to learn. Once you have learned, then you have to adapt to whatever you have learned. Whatever you have learned, you have to adapt. Once you have adapted yourself, then you have to perform. You need to perform. Until and unless you perform, how will they judge you? Whether you have knowledge, whether you have some kind of adaptability to those knowledge, until and unless you perform, you cannot be judged. Can you be judged until you perform? So you need to perform. Once you perform consistently, then after some time, you need to be innovative in your performance. You need to be innovative every time you perform. It has to be meticulous, it has to be consistent, it has to be innovative. Once you have to be innovative, then learn the art of communicating those ideas, those knowledge, those learning, whatever you have got, those performance in a better way by communicating. Until and unless you learn the art of communicating whatever they are demanding, and you are not able to communicate to them, then your knowledge will be futile. Your knowledge will be futile. If I speak to you, or if I perform you in a different language or a different manner, not befitting your understanding, will you understand what I want to tell you? Will you understand? No. Like many of a general person like me, if you technological technocrats, like you all will start saying कि Java का ऐसे Python, Python formulas are there. It will all go happy, isn't it? Right or not? In the same way, you need to communicate what the other persons expecting from you. You need to communicate all your skill in that manner. Once you communicate, you have to collaborate your talent. You have to collaborate your knowledge. You have to collaborate your innovative ideas. You have to perform your ideas, knowledge, skill in that manner. And then lastly, once you collaborate, you need to improve. Every year, every day, you need to improve. You need to improve. A person who is not improving, a person who is not consistent, a person who is not collaborating will not be able to sustain for a longer period of time. Because every day the new batch is coming up with a new language. Every year the new batch is coming up with a different ideas. Every year the new batch, the young generations are more sustainable. So if that be the so, with the older people will be outdated in the pressure of the society's demand. So we have to also update our knowledge, all update our skill, and update our experiences. Understand? Dear students, I don't know. I have to go to other rooms also, right? It is the problem or whatever shortcomings. Every one of you cannot be ये recording बंद कर दी. Understand? मेरे को दूसरे रूम में भी जाना पड़ेगा, right? लेके खड़ा हूँ.
Within valuable insights, steps how to adapt, how to learn, and how to understand, how to collaborate with the society, industry, and to solve the challenges you face during your job life and during your studies. Thank you, sir, and I request again Dr. Choudhary to What is your branch? Upnar, on behalf of SIP, hello, good afternoon. On behalf of SIP 2026, I invite our chief guest of the session, Dr. Igit Sarang Choudhary sir, Head Mechanical Engineering Department and Professor in charge CTC, to come to the dais and deliver a talk to the students for their insight. I also invite Dr. Choudhary sir, HOD, Transfer Engineering Department, to the dais. Thank you, sir.
So good afternoon to all of you. Sir is very busy and he is in multiple assignments, means he is one of the prestigious department. You all of you are from mechanical. All departments he is the head. He is professor and head and senior most professor in the department and also in the institute. In addition to that, he is the professor in charge of one of the important department, that is your training and placement. That is your center for all about your recruitment, career development center. He is also there, and he is very famous and he is popular in the institute. Not only in the institute, he is popular in the state also, because he is invited at all places. So in the morning he had a lecture, but he had been, because of his busy schedule and busy assignment, he couldn't come because he had campus recruitment. He also had, so he had to deliver there. So he had conveyed message that he arrange the program at 3. Even sir will be delivering for 30. So I herewith request our senior professor and professor in head, Professor Igit Sarang sir, to deliver and take over the proceedings.
Thank you, sir. So a very good afternoon to all of you. So your respected head of the department production engineering, Dr. Behera, and also associate professor from our department also, the chief coordinator and the faculty members present here, and my dear students. So these students are from all branches, I think so. Civil, mechanical, electrical, chemical and medical. Okay. Other students are in the different classes and there. So, much basic time nebi because when the schedule I have checked that one, because it is a 14 days program, they have short it to 7 days, and this year due to the renovation of our Gopamandhu auditorium, where it was organized everywhere, so the space problem is there. That's why they have reduced to 7 days and removed the training and placement and CDC. So I immediately consent that one. No, you can't remove training placement because it is a components. It is a included components of a institute. Suppose a student has to join. Why he has to join that one? Some dreams are there. That is, your dreams is there or not, I do not know. Your teacher's dream, your family's dream, everything is to be there. तमे माने चाहूथबो कि न चाहूथबो मु चाकरी करबी और पाठ पढिबी हायर स्टडीज को दिबी, but your parents must be think that my ward must be joined somewhere in a good companies, so that earning some things and improve the lifestyles of the families and also including him. So that's why when the students always select institute. First, they have to check the location of the institute, whether it is at Bhubaneswar, Kotak, or it is a big city. That is the first thing. It is a general observations, and after that, they have to go with that placement is there or not. So, because in so many calls we have received, that's why I have had a concern that why not you included that one. So immediately the chief coordinator has added that one because he has also issues in 7 days how to adjust that one, because you know that thing, inauguration also it is very difficult. So when difficulty arises, initially when the difficulty arises means your success percentage is high. If it is not a difficulty to start the program, like you are one type of 5-star facility is there, one like hotel gallery is to be there. So at that time, end is not a easier one. But here, your starting, if starting is difficult, your end is the satisfactory or in the excellent level. So just leave that things because what is a career and development center? In career development center, it is one type of training and placement cell. So that previous name was training and placement name, that was upgraded to career development center. So I'm a career development center re generally what happen আমি কোন করু we give training to from the first year student onwards. We have started the trainings in aptitude, means first year pilang kono ame training debu, aptitude, reasoning, group discussions, ei type ro ame training arambho koru in the first year level. So after in the second year level we move with the higher version like certification program, किछि online certification programs that is free of cost. आ गोटे जिंस मु कहूची बहुत सारा तुमको नोटिस जीवो जोटा सोर्सेस रु जीवो, जेमन सपोज आमे गोटे तमरो जॉइन कला बेल को गोटे टेम्प गोटे दिया हेतिबो, तुम गोटे टेम्पलेट टाइप रो दिया हेतिबो कोन कोन चाकरी आउची, तोला गोटे गूगल फॉर्म थिबो, से गूगल फॉर्म टाको फिल अप करिवो बिकॉज़ कोन होची भाबो जोटी तमे पेमेंट करूचो मीन दैट इज अ फ्रॉड टाइप ऑफ थिंग्स. आमे केबे मध्य in the 4 years we have never said to any students to pay some rupees. Everything is to be a free of cost one, because तुम जहाँ देइछो you have given. तुम free रे करनो सब, you have given the amount. That amount is there with training placement, other different heads रे अछि खर्च होछि. जदि if anybody asks some money that for this intensive, you may proceed, you have to deposit some amounts, then that is a false one. So anything, suppose जेमती किसी BSNL रा internships अछि, so किसी government of India रा schemes are there, then at that time if payments are to be there, then you can ask to your coordinators. So everybody for तम तो first year रा अच्छा, एबे मते हम गोटे concept person देबो, every department has a CDC faculty coordinator. Sabu department. You can check it in our IGIT sarang.ac.in खुल दबो, तापर TNP को पड़ेबो. TNP थिबो, TNP गला परे हमो वेबसाइट आसी जिवो, सेठी डिटेल लिस्ट थिबो, प्लेसमेंट ब्रोशर थिबो. You can check the phone numbers are also available for your department. So do not call us. You can meet at least to me. You just meet me in office hours. My office is a direct just near to director, so you can meet me. So in first in the evening time we will provide all the training type of activities. Second, you have the 2 internship is mandatory. Dita internship तमरो mandatory. गोटे जीवो तमे for 2 months, आमे 2 months तमु छुट्टी दबु. गोटे जीवो तमे in the second year May June रे 2 weeks. In the second year, you have 2 months vacation, and you can go for 2 months intensive, or you can go for 1 month intensive. Again, in the third year end, you have a 1 intensive. So first year May June रे तमर internship किसी नहीं because तमरे start करिचो in late तो तमर ए session सरिला बरकू हे जीवो. So we have 2 internships. आमे गोटे project आगे देगु तुमको. You can take from the career development center. Notice दो कुछ व्यस्त होनी एबे दबुनु बहुत करे दो. तमर it require in the next year, not in this year. So तापर तमे से डायरी धरि जीवो internship जीवो internship letter generation सब आमे everything is to be ERP based. तमे किछि टाइप करबा दरकार नै सेकंड ईयर में पूछे का जोटा तमे से तबो बहुत स्मार्ट हे थिबो इट्स नॉट ए इशू सो एबे पे किछि असुविधा नै सो यू कैन जनरेट ऑन दैट वन एंड टेक ए प्रिंट आउट इज आल्सो एट आवर सेंटर नॉट आउटसाइड आमे तुमको किछि लेटर हेड दबु हमरो सीडीसी रे यू कैन टेक प्रिंट आउट्स तीनटा जगह तमे अप्लाई करबे सो दीटा इंटर्नशिप हला तार इट इज ए मार्किंग स्कीम जो 2 इंटर्नशिप जाउछ इट इज ए क्रेडिट बेस्ड स्कोर एक क्रेडिट ता तुमको एट द एंड फाइनल ईयर रे तुम 7 सेमेस्टर रे मार्किंग दबो तुम कंसर्न डिपार्टमेंट नॉट बाय द ट्रेनिंग एंड प्लेसमेंट बाय द कंसर्न डिपार्टमेंट इट इज टू बी awarded that is all about your internships online certification program मध्ये आम्ही दोचो that is also a internship one so that part is that another thing is that evening classes you attend the evening classes like first year जेମିତି कहलु आमे aptitude दोचो reasoning दोचो second year we go for IoT internet of things workshop like suppose metallurgy students computer science students ପାଇଁ ତା related ର କାର cyber security कर दिया होची तमरो different type of python programming mechanical students production students मानक दिया होची drone 3D printing editing manufacturing like that so it is a 7 days workshop so पिला attend करिवे so it is in the second year and third year levels ए दिटा जिंस आ नेक्स्ट हला so at the end in the third year you have a placement to be started so in our institute it is a one student one job policy means गोटे जगह रे चाकरी पाइ गलो हम ब्लॉक कर one student one job policy but गोटे जिंस अछि only in the zero date placements जेमिति हमर 2 to 3 days back जोटा 17th रे हमर जो inauguration day हला due to that we have a zero date placement on Tata consultancy services so TCS will allow to all the students all means we take all then MTech MCA MSc around 560 students are there so in the 560 students all are from the different departments but they have the only eligibility criteria is the career 60% and also one backlog is also allowed but do not go for that backlog okay but only TCS is only allowed for one backlog now it is there but after 4 years what happen we do not know that things must be backlog possible so next one is the your year gap varsity ही maximum year का पढ़िबा के दरकार ताको पे as per TCS then they will come for the zero date placements and first students will we go for the written test so they have 3 slabs have to be there one is 3.5 lakhs then another is 9 lakhs another is 11 lakhs so coding is the important so nowadays it is a interdisciplinary multidisciplinary anything you can say that a production department with production the seminar for them coach suppose some production students is there and mechanical students is there they are not interested in coding so nowadays if you do not know the coding then you can't exist in the company also in the same related company you can't exist that that's why everybody has to know the codings everything is to be there suppose gote computer science pila कहबो मु 3D printing जानि मिनी editing जानि मिनी it is to be known everybody has to know that things nowadays they last bench why you are discussing kon asudha chi now you are perfect so why you are discussing if you are doubt you can ask after that one you can ask me but when just discussing that is for your future not my future I have done my work that is for you I will be there and you are discussing from the first so these are the things that will be there so in the zero date placement one student suppose like your mechanical all the branches your except computer science and MCA they are not allowed for the other placement right means TCS after getting a job in TCS they are not allowed for other. But in the TCS only TCS. যদি TCS রে zero date রে যদি অন্য ব্রাঞ্চ পিলা যেমন suppose mechanical, civil, electrical, all branches, electronics material যদি TCS রে যদি পাইছি they are allowed for a core job also. So only a gote hi amar exception achi one student one job chhadi jota ki nothila last year it was added. Why it was added? Because in the core sectors because tame dekhidibo dhire dhire due to the artificial intelligence pai tike down hochi market ko tike down achi puna apne bohuchi type like that one, but core rate was very good, you know, everywhere in civil, mechanical, production, chemical, everywhere ମୁଁ କହୁନି ଯେ competition down ହେଇଛି ବୋଲି କହୁନି, but gradually decrease ହେଇଛି because 3 years 4 years back one student have 5 offers, but nowadays means last year only 1 or maximum 2 offers. So that is the gradually decreasing. You can know that things also. You might be go through different social media. You can know that things. Oracle has removed so many peoples. Wipro has also issue. Infosys has also issue. Everybody has issue due to the implementations of like your AI, like ChatGPT, Claude. These are the tools. So many tools have to be there. Coding tools have to be there. Due to that, some decreases to be there. Again, it is to be increasing because when you perfect in AI, then AI jobs have to be there. So that is nothing to be worried. But only things are that suppose we have the plenty of core jobs are available. Software jobs are also available. Plenty of jobs because we have the core students are more because in mechanical 170, civil 170, electrical 170, then electronics 78, production 78. So maximum students, only computer science software is there. Software branch is one, that is your CSCA, and another is the NCA. That is a postgraduate under. So sitme core under hi bahut company asanti. Emitri nahi software asuni boli mu kohuni because only last 4 days 2 software company already visited. Yesterday one company was there. 3 days back TCS was there. So that is a different issue. Sitme ame mane amo pila mane कहले जे sir ame software रे बसिबुनी କାହିଁକି ନା they are not trained in the coding. ସେଥିପାଇଁ first year ରୁ କହୁଛି they are not in the coding. ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଆମେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଗୋଟେ option ଦେଲୁ, okay, you go with that this TCS drive and after that we are allowed for a other drive also. ସେଥିପାଇଁ ସେ option ଯେମିତି ତମ ପାଇଁ ନ ଆସୁ 4 years ପରେ ମୁଁ ଜାଣିନି ତମର ସେଇ ଟାଇମ୍ ରେ କଣ ଥିବ, you go with the codings. जो टाइम रे फ्री मिलुछ से you can go with that one. Okay, so these are the placement opportunity. So it is a ample of placement opportunities have to be there, so not to be worried. Our first room कहूची जो माने ये रे थिबो कि नहीं कि कहूची जे ए डिपार्टमेंट भलो से डिपार्टमेंट भलो, these are all are rumors. को डिपार्टमेंट भलो थाए को डिपार्टमेंट खराब न थाए. Everybody has a beauty, and also everybody has some disadvantages. So avoid that one. Make you ready yourself by learning. Learn karo सब जिनस. Communication, केमिति कथा हबो, how to discuss with each other. Good human being हवा पे चेष्टा करो, so that you can improve a lot. So many opportunities are there. गोटे मतलब 2 years back 3 years back हमर जे नालकोर चीफ विजिलेंस ऑफिसर जे थांती से गोटे आईएएस रैंक थांती, सो ताकू हंसदा सर थांती नालकोर सेठी आसी स्टॉक दोथिले. सो सी कहले जे I have a class 20 years back in this classroom because it is previously one gallery was there and here classroom must be there. We have at 5 years 6 years back, fortunately I'm the head of the department of production for 5 to 6 years. At that time we have renovated this room from classroom to a seminar hall. So see now it is how beautiful it was. Gradually it was increasing, gradually they have increasing. So everything is to be there, every facility is to be there. कोठी भलो अछि कोठी खराब अछि, just improvement try करछु. So इमिति जिंस नै जे तम पई गोटे जदी suppose we have not organized in a big way, then eta भाबनी जे it is not a good institution. It is a जेमिति हामी कहउछु, it is the among top 3 institutions in Odisha. I 1, 2, 3 ଭିତରେ ମୁଁ ପଢିବାକୁ ଚାହିଁନି କୋଟା 1, କୋଟା 2, କୋଟା 3. But as a training placement, ମୁଁ କହିପାରିବି ଯେ suppose every company, suppose ଯେମିତି Dalmia, Burla ଆସୁଛି, Igit Sarang ଆସୁଛି, but they are not going to OUTR. Siam Metallics, Jharsuguda, Burla ଆସୁଛି, ଆମ ପାଖକୁ ଆସୁଛନ୍ତି, but ସେମାନେ they are not moving to OUTR. JK Paper, OUTR ଆସୁଛି, Igit Sarang, they are not moving to Burla. But everybody has a options for the Igit Sarang. Not only for we have given the hospitality or anything, that is a different secondary one. First one is the retention, because our students are staying in a good place, not in a remote location. Jadi ke sar kohusanti remote location, do not agree with that. We are moving from Bhubaneswar to here by car. Our families are staying at Bhubaneswar due to some study purpose and all that things. Yes, we have issues. We faculty members have the issues, but not your issues. Suppose remote jadi kahibo, remote from us, it is okay, because here the +2 education is difficult. Your like your studies or the higher studies, like competitive examination, these are not there. That is only available at Bhubaneswar. Then kona Raurkela is nahi, Barampur is nahi. These some facilities are to be there in Bhubaneswar. So my medical facility Bhubaneswar chhadi aap pai paribogi everywhere. Ete bada facility Apollo ho, Amri ho, like that, AIMS ho, only you are found in the Bhubaneswar. So it means it is not a remote location. So kiye jodi kohuchi so it is a good things. I already kohuchi sabubale je suppose in the technical classes are to be there in CTTC. 400 students are there in evening time from 5 to 9. So it is the beauty of this institute that evening 5 to 9, because you have to go to the class from the morning 8 to 4:30, and after 5 again within a 30 minutes break they are from to 5 to 9 the students are there in the classes. It is not a false one. It is all to be, you can check also. So this is the beauty of the institute. So do not worry, because in the first year students, what is a training, what is a placement, kichi parivat nahi. Only you have to register that one also. So these are the already so Sabu company core pai, all the good companies are coming to our institute. TCS, your LFT, Wipro, every company. Adani Corporate, Adani IOTL, Indian Oil, Paradip Phosphate Limited, everything. JSW is our highest recruiter for the mechanical, electrical, chemical, metallurgy. So they are taking 70 number students. But for that, you have to ready yourself. We can take a company. We can ask them to come. But what is your strength? You have to communication. Students communication won't be. Because they are uploaded पिला हमर ब्लेजर पिन्धिबा भाई मते से अपलोड करे भाई तमे एई हमर पारादीप फॉस्फेट लिमिटेड एठु आछी आईजीआईट सरन को आछुची फॉर ए पूल कैंपस किड स्टूडेंट्स आर देयर आईटीआर स्टूडेंट्स आर देयर मु ना कहूनी मन से मान खराब बोली मु कहूनी सपोज देयर सो दे आर विथ ए प्लेजर बट आवर स्टूडेंट्स आर प्ले so when some discussion is to be there they are just immediately raise their hands. But our students are not, but technically, when the question arises in the interview, they are excellent. But the communication level is not good, not satisfactory. And still, they are getting the placements. If you improve that much only, that communication, because our students path poduchandi, kichi asubidha nahi, class hochi, teachers are there, all are good teachers. Not a government appointment by people. It is a very rigorous OPSC or anything, anywhere it is there, API based. Good teachers are there, all are from NIT, IITs like that. So, it is standards to pachari pariboni je eti bhalo patho hochi ki nai. Eti ki pacharantuni je bhalo patho hoyi ki nai. Class hochi ki nai, that is a difference. Tome rocho ki nai, that is a mass bomb korucho ki nai. So avoid that one. Backlogs. Avoid the backlogs. Backlogs rahibo, history of backlogs. L&T बसेबोनी. Backlog रहीगला once means बसेबोनी. वेदांत बैकलॉग अच्छी बसैबो सो तिने बैकलॉग नहीं अब मु केबे कहबी जे टॉपर को एक नंबर अच्छी सरकार टॉप 10 रो होया पे ट्राई करो दैट इज मोर देन सफिशिएंट एंड 8.5 8.7 9 जेते सीजीपी अधिक आन करो नो लिमिट अधिक आनले ऑटोमेटिक टॉपर ही हो ओके सो आउ किसी ट्रेनिंग प्लेसमेंट रे बेसी नहीं हां दीज आर आवर so many IAS officer, IPS officer, they are working. I would scan mode the last to that. Our faculty coordinator student, you can download it from our website also. But is scan अच्छी से load कर दो. We have a LinkedIn profile. So everybody has to register for the LinkedIn. এটা কি জয় স্ক্যান করে যদি শেয়ার করব এটা দিয়ে দেব আমি সেটা দেইছি সেটি অলরেডি আছে অলরেডি अवेलेबल না জাস্ট স্ক্যানার ইজ তো জয়েনিং টাইম রে ব্যানার দিয়ে হেডলাইন নেই ଗୋଟେ ছোট ব্রোশর টাইপ ର নাই প্রসপেক্টাস নাই ଗୋଟେ ওয়ান পেজ ର রাইট অফ টাইপ ର ଥିଲା ଗୋଟେ নাই पता नहीं जस्ट ଗୋଟେ ଏଟାଟି ଦେଇ ଦିଅ and these are our two LinkedIn platforms one is your career development center सेटा रे तुमको तुम देखि परियो सेटू बट हम तुमको ऐड करबो सेटी बिकॉज़ दे ओनली HR आर देयर दिस वन दिस IGID CTC that is only for our HR all the around 5500 numbers of HRs are there and this is a sampark portal this is for all of you all first year second year third year or any alumni around 5000 our alumni and students are there so you can join here also you can and I'm to समस्त को रिक्वेस्ट दे परिबो तो मैं रिक्वेस्ट देला बिकॉज़ वी हैव द लिमिटेशंस वीकली हमें केते पठै परिबो इट इज ए प्रीमियर वर्जन सो यू कैन गो फॉर द एंड समस्त फोटोग्राफ्स एंड IGID सरंग नथिले हमें एक्सेप्ट करिबो त बाहर पिला हमें ऐड करनो ना सिटी बिकॉज़ दिस इज द ट्रेनिंग ऑल द ट्रेनिंग प्लेटफॉर्म्स जो कि हमरो सीनियर अलुमिनी माने पोस्ट करंती यू कैन सी दैट वन ओके और एटारे जोटा इन्फॉर्मेशन दा शेयर कर देले हमर एटा होची व्हाट्सएप नोटिफिकेशन सिस्टम ओटा हबो हमर बे सेठी हमें तमरो सब पिला मानन को हमें व्हाट्सएप जाय देबो हमर एनी नोटिस यू कैन गो विथ दैट वन सो प्रॉपर इन्फॉर्मेशन एटी दे देले एटी सब आसी जबो एनी हाउ डाउट किछि so these are all about your training and placement because another diploma orientation session is there that's why but more hochi basic bore karena ठीक होबनी for the first year students you make yourself clear what is your goal possible any questions so you make yourself clear that first story how kichi na how jaha kichi options diya hochi go with that is all about your training placements how motor introduction kori di bothe but I am Dr. already Dhiren sir told me so I am Dr. BB Choudhary I am the professor in mechanical engineering department so now I am the head of the department of mechanical engineering and also I am the training placement head and career development center head so it is a additional charge so this is my CV you can ask me anything not an issue ଆଉ बहुत सारा जीव तुमको किए मु जानिनी बहुत सारा प्लेटफॉर्म पके जंदी एटा जॉइन दे जाओ सेटा जॉइन दे जाओ नॉट डू नॉट डू दैट वन जदी के कोटी पैसा मागुच किछि नै काना बिकॉज़ योर ईमेल आईडी इज वेरी इंपोर्टेंट और योर व्हाट्सएप नंबर इज वेरी इंपोर्टेंट तो जोठी दबा कर सिथि में हम कोई तुम दूचदा एटी रजिस्टर करो अदरवाइज इट इज स्कैनर रोड के दे दो रजिस्टर करो नो ओके बिकॉज़ दीस आर द योर confidential information okay anything ask me do not worry about your placement opportunities so many opportunities are there branch जदि कार के ऊपर टिके पड़ला के तळ पड़ला कि नुआ ब्रांच को आसे all branches are the same सब बेले improve yourself that जानि छि मध्य branch does not matter students matter आउ किछि ना आउ किए गोटे कहि दला जरिमर्स जे पाई एटी चाकरी पाउनांती सिविल रे पाउनांती प्रोडक्शन रे पाउनांती प्रोडक्शन रे फर्स्ट टाइम थियो these all are wrong things every times the students are there but जेहेतु गोटे could have old department, new department. So I suppose kहीं first preference टा वही उठा देती है. Suppose it is because it is in the Bhubaneswar. It is the university. This one is the autonomous. So say preference अनुसार first जोड़ा दे दीजिए. After getting a seat, so you can fix that one. खुशी हो in a positive environment. No, I always believe that I am always be positive. मु negative try करनी कि मु negative लोगों को पाकर रखें. That is my decision, or that is my I learned from my father and mother that always be positive. I will start my morning at 8 o'clock till 11, 12. We are working. Have chosen our pillar 4 to 5 students selected, or 10 to 15, 40 like that also. Some days it is 40. Siam Metallics, they are taking 45. That is the highest. In Odisha, our numbers is high. So we are very happy that what a pillar that is my. So say in sorry. So always search good friends. Always search your good friends and those who are positive, not negative. Avoid negative. Okay. So these are my concepts. Hopeful it is to be, because we know that students, those who are excellent in their studies and their smartness in the last year, three jobs are there. 3 jobs in some different branches, in mechanical, electrical, electronics. 3 offers, all are offline. Our students, CDC coordinator, Adiasa, DPO, our mechanical students, 3 jobs, and not single from Igit Sarang. All are offline. It's off campus, off campus, all are off campus. What is he? Jode paila tinta, JSW paila amothure, Reliance, that is the written here, interview at different places. Then Asigala Tata Steel as Asigala Maruti Suzuki. See, these are the options. You can check that one. Everything is to be there in our LinkedIn. Alumni how they are promoted to managing director, keep different positions. So all success stories are there. Some negative stories are also there. So you avoid that negative stories. Maybe bono jungle hati pade asila, current padela, avoid that one. All things to be there. Aki gote koi dela production da bhanai mu padibi, baharu padibi. Avoid that. Everywhere jobs are there. But how you to be ready? You are ready or not? First you see that. Tome kete communication also. How you can involvement? What is the involvement? What is the learning? Everywhere is to. Okay. Thank you. Any questions? That is the beauty of IISET. No questions. In the pre-placement talk also, when the company asked, ask something. No, sir. No questions. So you have to, you are in the first year, so learn that one. Okay. Always in the class, you ask some questions. You ask some, yes, very good.
Sir, one thing you told that a student bunch of in college. So the student is getting 2 job offers, but the first one which is right is getting some low package, and the other one is getting high package. So which we have the option to consider first one?
Will you have the option to consider the better one, or that the first job we should grab that will be main permanent one?
In the off campus we do not have any issues. तमे तो ऑफ कैंपस कलो अप्लाई कलो जेमती रिलायंस रो ऑल इंडिया टेस्ट बाहरची इन द टाटा स्टील्स यू हैव द ऑल इंडिया टेस्ट मारुति सुजुकी ऑल इंडिया टेस्ट यू डू नॉट हैव द इश्यूज तमे जोडी पकेला पाए सपोज जेमती टीसीएस आसी गला टीसीएस रे यू आर ऑल अलाउड नॉट फॉर वन जॉब वन पुलिस ए टाइम रे कथा हो तमे बळे को कोन थिबो दैट इज मो एबे टू कोइ परबेनी सेकंड होची सपोज यू आर गिविंग एन इंटरव्यू एट जेएसडब्ल्यू. So JSW generally it is 5.5 lakhs package. So again, Adani is there. Suppose this package is 6 lakhs. Both are 6 lakhs. Suppose you, our policy is to be not to the package. Our policy is to be the job. So when suppose 2 interviews are simultaneously you have given, simultaneously. And after 10 days, suppose both are declared. Suppose you placed in JSW or you placed in Adani. So you have to select which one. When you select the offer, after that you are getting another one after 3 to 4 days, we are not allowed. You see that? Jobs, we are restricting to job, not to the salary package. We do not have the salary like some NIT Rahul client, influencer, they have the one general package, dream, super dream. We do not have the options. We have the one option, but you have to apply. Na? Suppose you are not interested, why apply? Because everywhere, every time, we have to give a notice. In the notice, you have to apply. You have to apply the Google form. If you are interested, then you apply. Suppose you are not interested, why apply? You have to wait for that company. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Any other? It's out. Even one account out very well. Okay, you can wait for that one. And always you be with that LinkedIn and also register yourself. And the 60 to 70 students are registered. Maybe it asking of you. It's the Python how they can know that one. But you can use this one. Huh? You can share so that you can register here. So that any update, because after 1 month also, 2 months also, we'll start for the group discussion classes, aptitude classes. Okay, and regularly attend that one. Okay, otherwise you can't success anywhere. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. You have given valuable insights regarding career development and placement. Now, I request Chief Coordinator SIB 2026, Dr. Dhiren Kumar Berasa, to recitate Dr. Choudhary, sir.
Let's have one.
Thank you, sir.
Mobile